due Thursday for the week of April 15th. So here we have, what is the area of a rectangle? So my length is x plus 3. We always write it out like this. Stacking the terms. Width is x squared minus 6x plus 5. So it looks like we're going to have 3 sections up here. X times x squared is x cubed. 3 times x squared, 3x squared. Negative 6x times x, negative 6x squared, because you have the x times x. 3 times negative 6x, negative 18x. 5 times x, 5x. And 5 times 3, 15. I start with x cubed. These terms can combine because they both have a square. So this would be negative 3x squared. That means it's not A and it's not B. Then I can combine these. Negative 18x and 5 would give me negative 13x, and then my plus 15. So the answer is C. Number 2, this used to say f of x. And f of x is the same thing as y. So that means my x is 2 and my y is 13. So the question is, which of these equations, when you have 2 for the x, gives you 13 for the y? Well, if you plug it in, it will help. So you could do 2 squared plus 8. That's the first one. But 4 plus 8 gives you 12, not 13. And then you have 3 times 2 squared plus 1. That gives you 13. So maybe B. 2 times, and my x is 2, so plug that in, cubed plus 5. That's like 22, I believe. So not C. 2 squared plus 2 is 6, so not D. So you need to be plugging in the x everywhere you see an x to try to see if it gives you 13 as your y. Number 3, again, you can pull points from the shade and plug them in, or you can get y by itself and read the inequality. I do notice line type differences. This is an equal to, so it can't be A, it can't be D, because those have dashed lines, and it needs to be equal to. So now I'm going to get y by itself. You can't actually combine these because that has an x and that doesn't. And then I would divide by 7. Since I'm not dividing by a negative, I do not flip my sign, which means it says that the y's are less than. If I look here, the shade is above, not below, so it's not C. Only on B is the shade below.